from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. Today I'm giving you my week 15 of my Weight Watchers journey, and you can tell from my smile that I did pretty good last week. So if you remember the week before, on week 14, I was really upset because I had been sick the whole previous week and had regained 2 pounds and 8 ounces. So I did very good this week. I stayed on track. I wrote down everything I ate. I absolutely did not go outside of the diet at all. I mean, maybe a couple of points here and there, but for the most part, I stayed relatively active. But you know, the issue, don't mind the noise, it's the dogs. Would you stop? Shh, come here. Alright, sorry about that. So yeah, so, you know, for the most part, I did pretty good. There was a couple of times where I had a couple of extra points, but you know, I remain active and all of that, so you know, the activity points went into the you know, canceling out, I guess, of the points that I ate. So anyway, if that works like this, just want to show you the app, and I have an update on the new app. Let me see. So yesterday I went to my meeting and I knew I didn't lose the 2.8. Let's just be clear on that. I had no expectation whatsoever. However, I lost 2.3 instead of 2.8, so I'm still 5 ounces above my lowest. Okay, so you can see on the app, right, this is my starting weight. This is my current weight, which is 165. Gotta press on it again, right? The goal is 143. This was last week when I gained the 2.8, and this is this week when I lost 2.3. And if I go this way, you can see, where is it? Right here. Hold on. Move it over a little bit. There we go. So this is last week where I gained the weight, and this is this week where I lost it. So I'm still above the my lowest point, which was 164 or something. I can't remember. But anyway, so I'm pretty happy with that, and I did feel the weight come off. I was still a little bit sick, you know, stuffy and things, but no fever, no cramps, no, you know, lungs, you know, coughing, none of that. So it was a good thing. I managed through the entire week. Yesterday night was the first night of the week 16. I didn't do well at all, but you know, I'm gonna burn that off throughout the week and stay on track starting today. I mean, you're allowed 49 extra points during the week. I think I ate them all yesterday night. We went to a friend's and we had bread and cheese and we got pastries, I mean, you name it. But anyway, I'm not beating myself over this because, you know, you can have one day during the week where you go off the diet a little bit, and then as long as you go back to it the following day and remain consistent, you're gonna be fine. So my goal for this week is to lose the remaining 5 ounces plus some, so I can finally do some before and after pictures again, because I'm still not back to the 13 pounds 4 ounces I had lost or something. Alright, anyway, so quick update. Weight Watcher has a new active link. I'm going to show it to you right now. So you know, if you don't know about the active link, it's a little gizmo. It's kind of like a Fitbit and a Jawbone and all of those activity monitors. The only thing is that theirs was strictly activity monitor, and you would do 1 week worth of assessment to establish a baseline, and then the following week they would tell you your goal. And my goal has been 4 activity points per day. Alright, and I've been pretty consistent with that. But it was not a very practical item, and I left it upstairs, but you've seen it in my previous video. It was like that big thing right here that was about 2 inches, and you could either wear it on your neck or you could wear it on your belt. I was wearing it on my belt and it was constantly falling, partly because my pants were getting a little loose and the, you know, kind of the loop was, you know, getting loose too, so it was constantly falling. So there were some days where I wasn't wearing it, depending on what I was wearing, and then sometimes it just shows too much that you're wearing this, and people are like, hey, what's this? And then you gotta tell them you're on Weight Watchers. And the minute you tell people you're on Weight Watchers and they see you all the time, they're gonna ask you how you're doing, and I don't want to deal with that. Nobody needs to know. It's just for you guys and me and the family, and that's it. You know, you notice it, but I'm not going to advertise it because there's a lot of people out there. Matter of fact, I do have a coworker. I have a coworker who says, well, you know, you lose 10, you gain 20. Alright, thanks for the encouragement. I really need that right now. I mean, you have some people who are just like not happy for your successes no matter what. So I don't plan on sharing this at work because folks are just being stupid lately. Anyway, so they have a new active link gizmo. And if you have the old one, it's the same price. It's still $5 a month to be part of the app. You have to be registered with Weight Watchers, so that adds on to you $9, so it comes up to, I don't know, 15 something after taxes. But this one you can wear. Just like the Fitbit and just like the Jawbone, you can wear it, and it's much smaller. So I'm just going to show you the band. It looks like this. It's not the sexiest band in the world. I mean, it's kind of like obvious you're wearing some kind of gizmo, but hey, you know, whatever. And then you just pull it out of that thing, and you see how small it is. It's about, I'd say, almost half, now, at least 30-40% less than the old one. Here you go. Wait, I think I got it backward. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so it just has lights here. This one tells me that I have to recharge it, and you just recharge it via a USB. So what's the difference between this and the other one? Well, one, you can wear it as a bracelet, which is way more convenient for me. It's still you know, water resistant, so you still can, you know, don't go in the shower with this, but I know people who forgot theirs in their pants and the thing went down to the laundry and was washed and it was still working. So it's water resistant. But they also have a sleep monitor, and that's the reason why I wanted to purchase this. So if you are on Weight Watchers, they probably, and you go to the meeting, they probably advertise this. If you upgrade from the old one to the new one is $59 and some change. But if you have the old one like I did, they give you $20 off. Yeah, $20 off. So I paid $39 for this, which is way less than the Jawbone, which is like $118 something with the sleep monitor. So I'm going to show you the app, because the other one did not have an app. The other one was strictly going onto the computer. I don't think it had a Android or iPhone app. So here's the activity. Now what you have to do is kind of sync it once you get back on the here we go. And right now, as of today, I'm at 42% activity before I reach my baseline, right? And my goal is 4 points per day. So I'm going to show you how I did. I'm going to show you how I did yesterday. Yesterday I did 151% of my activity, so I earned my 4 points yesterday, and so far this week, you see it, I earned 8 points of activity. I think this is really good. Now you can also do your sleep monitor. So I wore it for the first time last night, and they give you a special bracelet that you can wear, and you see all the blue, right? These are all the times I moved. So there's evidence now that I do thrash in bed, so I can't say that my husband is exaggerating. However, so I rated my sleep as very bad. The problem I had with it, and I don't know if I was wearing it properly, it says that I had 8 hours and 9 minutes total in bed, which is a record for me because I usually don't stay more than 5 hours, right? And then it says that I fell asleep at 2 minutes and I woke up during sleep for a total of 22 minutes, okay? And then it tells me that I slept for 7 hours and 45 minutes. It tells me that I slept for 7 hours and 45 minutes, and my sleep efficiency was 95%. Now, this is a pretty good gadget. However, I had by far one of my worst nights last night. I know there's absolutely no way I slept for 7 hours and 45 minutes. I did not fall asleep within 2 minutes, and I was awake more than 22 minutes. So I think I didn't wear the bracelet properly. Now my understanding is that the Jawbone, I'm not sure about the Fitbit, but they would tell you the difference between light sleep and deep sleep. This doesn't, and that's a little bit disappointing for me. I really wanted something that would tell me when I was really deep asleep versus when I'm... Hi. My understanding is that the Jawbone, and I bought one for my mother-in-law for that purpose, monitors your sleep but also tells you about deep sleep versus light sleep. And I'm not sure how to do it other than the heart rate, so I'm thinking that this probably does the same thing. I'm hoping it does, but I didn't wear it properly. They give you a special band that's kind of like, I didn't bring it, but it's like kind of a thick band that you wear on your wrist, and it has like a mesh pocket where you put that in, and whenever you go to sleep, there's a little button right here. You just click on it to alert the active link that you are in sleep mode, and then when you wake up in the morning you click on it to tell you active link you're no longer in sleep mode. But I wear it right here on the inner side of my wrist, so I have to read the instruction and see, maybe I was supposed to wear it here and have it a little bit tighter, I guess, I'm not sure. So this morning when I woke up, I immediately went and looked at the app. I was a little disappointed because I didn't think this was accurate at all, because I experienced my sleep, it was not 8 hours 9 minutes worth of sleep, and it definitely was not a 95% efficiency. So I'm going to work with this all week long. Next week when I do my week 16 update, I'll let you know whether or not it's just the way they set it up and it's not a very good sleep monitor, or if it was just me that made a mistake and didn't wear it properly, because you know this girl doesn't read instructions. Anyway, so 2 pounds 2 ounces for week 15. I'm very happy. I'm definitely feeling it in my inner thighs, in my legs mostly. I'm feeling it. The face hasn't changed much, but very, very happy, very relieved that I was able to get rid of the extra weight that I gained while I was sick. So I'm gonna go back on this, real motivated. Listen, the secret is to write it down. I mean, seriously. And I'm not writing it down in the app anymore. I'm just doing it by hand, and I'm doing it ahead of time too. Like for instance, I would pack my lunch for work, and I have all my snacks, my breakfast and my lunch throughout the day until I come home around 6 o'clock. And when I get to work, I kind of have an idea of what I have anyway. But when I get to work, I basically write down everything, and it tells me how many points I have left for the evening. So by the time I come home, I know whether I have 9 points, 6 points, 11 points, sometimes 14 points left for the evening, and that helps me kind of like prepare dinner, and that dinner is going to be the leftover for lunch. So I have to adjust the following day and have either less snack or lighter breakfast. You get the idea, right? The bottom line is that you have to plan. You just can't go on the seat of your pants with this thing and just figure it out at the end of the day and start writing down everything you ate and realize, oh my God, I'm 12 points over my 29 points allowance. So you're 26, I'm on 26 points. My 26 point allowance, etc., etc. You gotta plan ahead, and that's the secret. Stick to it. Drink plenty of fluid. Water is not my favorite thing. I've been adding the emergency packs. Hold on, I have one. Hold on, because I've been sick. You know, last week, well, the week before, I've been adding these to my water bottle in the morning. These are the Emergency Immune Plus System Support with Vitamin D. It's basically got 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and zinc and 1,000 international unit of vitamin D. And I'm deficient in vitamin D, so that's perfect. It tastes pretty good. This is citrus flavor. They have other ones like, I think they have a grape and, I don't know, cherry, whatever. But this one is very good, and it's only 5 calories, I think. No, 20 calories and 4 grams of sugar. I count it as 1 point. But what I do is that I put it in my big water bottle, and when I'm through half of the bottle, I add water to it. So throughout the day, my bottle of water always has some kind of taste that is not just that of water. So it helps me stay hydrated, and plus it gives me the vitamins and you know, the supplements that I need right now. And then vitamin D, which apparently you can't find in food, you can only find it in supplements, and you always need to have at least 1,000 international unit of vitamin D. And vitamin D plus the sun helps you fixate or fix calcium on your bones, and I'm deficient in vitamin D. And now that it's the winter, I definitely need to spend more time outside, try to get some sunlight, and definitely taking vitamin D, because otherwise I'm gonna have problems when I'm 60, 70, 80 years old with my bones. So it's not just a diet, it's not just about changing what you eat, it's also looking at other aspects of your health and making the proper adjustments. I'm glad I bought these actually, because it's much easier to take than a pill. Some of those pills can be just like gigantic things that are hard to swallow. Anyway, this was week number 15. I hope you enjoyed this series. I hope you stay on track. I hear from you guys. Some of you are doing really good. Some of you I don't hear from anymore, so I don't know what's going on there. I hope you didn't quit. If you did, get back on the wagon, get back on the diet. The holidays are coming. I plan on staying on the diet during the holidays, except for Thanksgiving and Christmas Eve. Those I will probably eat a lot, but the rest of the week I have no plan on eating leftovers. I'm going to definitely stay on track because I don't want to gain weight. Oh, and in my meeting yesterday, they were talking about, here's a trivia for you. They were talking about what is the average weight gain that the Americans gain over the holidays, and they count from Thanksgiving to New Year's Eve, okay? And they had, like, you know, multiple choice. So I said, well, it's got to be at least 7 pounds, because usually on the holidays I gain about 10 pounds, right? Well, apparently the survey said it's only 1 pound. So show me the one person who gains only 1 pound in the holiday, really, because I don't know who that is. Definitely not me. 1 pound, I don't think that's accurate. But we're going to stay on track for the holidays. I'm doing a lot of cookings for Thanksgiving. I'm doing a lot of cooking for Christmas Eve, because that's my big day for the year. And I will not worry about Weight Watchers on those days, but plan on sticking with it throughout the rest of November and the rest of December. All right, I see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.